Great afternoon. Great afternoon. This session is going to be for my fire signs. So, fire signs. Let's get into the energy of fire. Boom, boom, boom. From the Witch of the Elements. Love this book, and I'm really I think I'm gonna order another one because this one is literally falling apart. So, recognizing fire signs. We're talking. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not me. That's my mom's phone. So you guys, there we go. All right, recognizing the fire signs. It is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's the idea of the energy of fire. Smoke is the last manifestation before anything, whatever we are burning, goes back to spirit before it becomes air. I think that's such a powerful concept. So when you burn something, the last you see of it is the smoke. Okay. So think about that when we are um, transmuting energy. Yes, the last thing you see of it is smoke. Incense create a spiritual space. Incense create a space for spirituality no matter what. So when you get up in the rising, burn your incense just to kind of open up your sacred temple, if you will. You are the temple, okay? Opening up your sacred temple and bringing in, holiness. That's the word I want to use. Smoke is the medium between two realms, between the here and the above. Okay, between the here and the above. And this is just FYI fire signs. All fire burns at 10 hertz. The alpha waves are 10 hertz. Okay, so that's amazing. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. This is the realm of the sensual, of the spirit, right? Of the passion of the spirit, not air being spirit, but of the passion, the fire, the spark of life of the spirit. That's what these um, fire signs represent. Through fire, you can find your fullest expression of self. Once you've gone through it, yeah, once you've gone through it, you find your fullest expression of self. Out of all the elements, fire is the most dangerous, the hardest to control, and the most volatile. And if you consider it, fire energy is just that. It's just that. With it comes transformation unlike anything else. Fire signs bring in transformation. That's what you do. Yeah. That energy of fire brings in transformation. Okay. So, fire as our desire. When you blend passion, fire energy, okay, with your words, your intentions, it's immediate manifestation. Does that make sense? It's immediate manifestation. Fire is action. I like that. Fire is action. It's erotic. It's sensual. It's sexual. It's charged. Okay, fire sign. Fire signs, everybody, knows that Scorpio is the sensual one, is okay. But in addition, okay, to that, fire signs, right, are that action, that passion, that spark. Let's see. Um, it says we all have an inner fire, an inner flame that is stoked by our desires. When we claim it and honor it in this society that wants us so badly to do the opposite, things change. Things that aren't in alignment clear away. You're led back into your rooted sexual life forces. Fire signs. Cool. So, how do we connect with fire signs? And then we're going to pull some cards. We're going to use fire as the transmutation, the element of transmutation. Okay. Of course, lighting candles is always working with fire energy. Okay. Lighting candles, recognize that candles set a very sexy vibe, right? It's still in that energy of passion and sensuality. Okay. So when you light the candles, you turn the lights out, it is, a really sensual, sexual vibe that you're working with. It taps you in to your deepest desires, your passions within. Okay. Spending time under the sun taps you into fire energy. Work with red and orange crystals. I didn't pull any out and I can't reach them from right here, but red jasper, carnelian, red and what's the other jasper? I can't kind of reach it, right? Um, polychrome jasper. Okay, polychrome jasper. Isn't that beautiful? Just show you. Right? Polychrome jasper. So it says work with red and orange crystals like carnelian, citrine, garnet. I had a true citrine. Citrine is kind of yellowish, goldish. Um, these crystals help balance and fortify the lower chakras because that's what we're talking about when we're talking passion and fire energy, really in the solar plexus. Okay. Write down what you want to let go of, what we do at the full moon, what you're angry about. Consider that, fire signs. Write down what you're angry about, what you want to transmute and release. Okay. Then rip it up, set it afire, burn it over a pot of water, what have you. All right. This all connects you with your fire energy. Working with candle magic is definitely a connecting to fire energy, and it's going to bring you into a whole nother realm of your magic, of your spirituality, and of your journey. Okay. And so, get with me on it, you guys. Let's see what the situation is. We're going to, from our dice, we're going to see what is the situation for my, hold on, let me move the book because it didn't roll, it just kind of landed. Okay, let's see what's the situation, Spirit, for our fire signs. Ooh, okay, I'll take that. That is Mercury in no, 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 no. Pluto energy. I'm sorry. Pluto energy, right? Pluto is the planet of transformation. So this fire energy, fire signs is going to transform your circumstance, your situation. Okay. So we're working fire signs in Pluto. Let's see what part of our body do we need to concentrate this transformation. Come on now. Okay, it gave me the same number. In the third house. Oh, I like that. In the way that you communicate. The third house is Gemini. In the way that you communicate, fire sign. All right, let me give you the third house. Third house represents siblings in your hometown, small excursions, short distances, uh, written correspondences, whispers, scandals, gossip, communication, things that come out of your mouth is what we deal with in the third house. Pluto energy pertains to death and rebirth, out with the old, in with the new. So when we're talking fire signs, we're talking Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now that fire is the passion, it is the purifier, it is the spark of light. Okay, that's going to help us to regenerate Pluto energy in our third house, in our communications, in our intentions, in our thoughts. That's what we are working on. Oh, I like it, fire signs. Here we go. We're going to pull from my new tarot deck. It is the Sacred She Tarot. The Sacred She Tarot. And so Let's see how we're going to work through fire sign, this transformation. Okay. How are we going to work through this transformation spirit? What is it that fire signs are going to be able to do or need to address in their third house in terms of intention and transformation? Spirit speak. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay. 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 Wait. Give me one more. Give me one more. Because that's so. Mm, mm. Okay, here we go. Let me tell you what I hear. Spirit says, fire signs, stop over exerting your energy to cover up your shadow, to cover up what you're afraid of, to cover up, right, what you are lacking in your spirituality. All right, stop being so loud. Look, stop. Look, it says consuming, right? Stop being so loud. Stop opening your mouth to every, because remember, we're talking about communication. Stop opening your mouth to everything. Stop consuming everything, right? As if it is your triumph. It's not. It's not. It's a show, fire signs. You are hiding here. Here we go. Your anxiety. You are fighting your shadow self. Yeah. And you're loud and you're boisterous and you are colorful and you are joyful and you are all of those things, but it is a mask. Come on. Fire sign. Woo-hoo. Wait a minute. But it's a mask to hide your hurt, to hide your disappointment. Here we go. Spirit, tell us more about this intention. Tell us more for the fire signs. Beautiful. We are persevering, right? And we're going to move fire signs from perseverance to living, okay? From maintaining, barely holding on. You know what I mean? You yet holding on, I'm yet holding on. We're going to move from that to true joy and happiness, peace and prosperity, fire signs, because we've got to make an adjustment in your intention, in your communication. Closed mouths don't get fed, right? So instead of putting it out as if, you know, you are all right. You know how people say, oh, am I right? You know, but you really got a whole lot going on. No, no, no. Let's be honest about what's happening. Fire signs. You don't need to have that persona. That's the word, persona, right? We want to really be honest about what is happening. Come on. Stuck in the energy of self. Stuck, it says frozen, stuck in that energy of, I'm not going to let anybody know what I need. But guess what? If you don't tell us what you need, how is it that we're going to be able to help you for ourselves? Hmm. How are we going to be able to meet your need? Okay. Pour out your heart to your pour out your heart to your Ori, okay, to your spirit team. I want you to get before your altar. Get into your prayer closet, like the old people used to say, right? Because the time for change has come. The wheel of fortune, the time for change has come, and it is all in your hands. You see that? It is all in your hands, fire signs. Love that so much. Okay, so now let's see. Let's see. I'm listening. Hold on. I am. That's so good. I like that. We're going to come out of that frozen energy. You're no longer going to persevere to just survive, but you are going to move in the power of your creativity. Fire signs. Going to move in the power of your creativity. So you turn this almost fake triumph into real. Okay, you turn that into real. Here we go. pull you an angel number. Mhm. For my fire signs, I like. Oh, come on, let Pluto do her job. Let her do her work in your inward parts. Let her move the fire. Mhm. Okay, that's Ashley. Okay, so we've got intuition. What did I say? Inner knowing, trust, awareness, mindfulness, reflection, and clarity. 6464. What did I say? Right? Let Pluto move that energy within to bring you to alchemizing it so that it is your win. It is your win. It is your victory. Okay, fire signs. I hope that that has said something to you. Let me tell you something. That was pretty good right there. That was pretty good right there. Make sure that you leave me a comment. Let me know that it spoke into your shanana. Okay, and I would greatly appreciate it. Ashe.